Okay, so it's like February 26th of 2019. Um, One of my past videos, I think it was not the last one, but the next to last, I was talking about how my landlord's doing and everything, and he's proven what kind of person he is. Um, I was doing work for him for the longest and everything, as y'all know, and he's decided he's going to play games and be stupid. He's trying to say that I'm violating the rules in many, many ways, and says that all this garbage that's on the property is all mine and everything, so he can try and evict me. Well, by law, because I'm on housing, and my housing holds the master lien on the property or on the apartment, it's signed and it's agreed that they put their clients in there. But by law, because we're on housing and we're living there, he also has to give us a notice if he decides to evict. Notice to the court proceedings. Well, earlier today, we got a notification that he had filed for an eviction, and I guess it went to court and he's gotten it or something like that. Anyway, he still hasn't given us a notice of the court proceedings, which he has to do by law to allow us to defend what he's saying we're doing wrong, that we're not doing it. So he's trying to break the law. And it's one thing after another with him with this kind of stuff. I mean, what do you do? So now I have to go and get an attorney and pay for a appeal on it if it did go to court already, and appeal the eviction, and then I have to go through all sorts of BS with this that I shouldn't have to go through. And it's like, what do you do? And yes, I'm wearing a brace on my hand, on my wrist. I'll talk about that in a minute. But anyway, he's had to replace a bunch of refrigerators in tenants' apartments because they weren't working right, and when asked where he wants me to put them, he says, "Oh, put them over there in this couple of washers, a couple of dryers." He's got like 3 or 4 refrigerators in that parking stall, along with other stuff that belongs to other tenants, okay, that they've put in there, including the tenant who lived there. But he's trying to say all this stuff is all mine. And that's what he's trying to use to get his eviction. He says that I've got furniture in that parking stall, but I don't have any furniture outside. All my furniture is either in my storage or in my apartment. That's just his way of trying to get an eviction. So what do you do? But anyway, as far as this wrist brace goes, yesterday I was helping a buddy of mine out. He has another apartment building about 45 minutes away from here, and he had some sections of wood fence at the apartment building falling down. They were in bad shape. Last week I went with him out there, and we got 2 sections of the fence that had to be replaced. Got those done, but we ran out of time. Yesterday we went back out there to finish the last section, and it wasn't an end apartment. It was the next to the end, dividing the end apartment from the second apartment from the end. It was their dividing fence was coming down, and to get in there, we had to take down some of the pickets off the first yard's one side fence, and we were getting stuff back there, and I had already gotten a bunch of stuff back there, was coming out, had taken my hoodie off because I was getting hot, and I was just going to wear my t-shirt while I worked, and stepped my toe, and it's probably what kept me, and pulled my arm up to kind of help catch myself and use my hand, which using your hand's an automatic reflex, and it's hard to keep from doing it. But thankfully, because of the way I did it, the worst I got was a badly sprained wrist. I didn't want to go to the doctor. I didn't want to go to the hospital, and got home last night. My wrist was killing me after being there all day and everything. So I took my hydrocodone to help with my back pain and stuff. Took that for my wrist and felt a lot better. Made it through the night. This morning I got up and it was hurting real bad again and everything, and I could feel 2 points of where it was hotter than the rest of the skin, and it was right where I was feeling pain. So I went ahead and took a view I took another hydrocodone, and I decided to go ahead and go to the ER. And they did X-rays and confirmed it wasn't broke, that it was just sprained.
Text message.
God, I hate when that happens. People text me on my phone when I'm trying to do a live video. It's frustrating. Um, what's weird is the whole time this is going on, I didn't have any swelling in my wrist. Um, yeah, damn it, I hate this thing. I got some kind of app that's keeps going and popping up, and sorry about that. It blocks stuff, so I can't see my screen, and the live video pauses for a minute because of that. But what can you do? Trying to hold this with my left hand because I got the brace on, and it's hard to, but it also gives me a kind of cradle, so I'm good with that. But anyway, yeah. So the landlord's trying to my and depression all in one. So it's been very, very interesting. Right now, money's tight, and if I'm lucky, I get about maybe $2,000 a month. Well, $2,000 a month isn't much when the apartment you're renting is almost $1,800. So we were on housing because of it, and he's trying to cost me my housing. He wants me to move, but he don't want to pay me. He wants to do it illegally. So now I've got to go and do stuff. I would, if there was a way I could do it, I'd probably do it through a screenshot and a video editor, but it wouldn't be a live video. I could put a screenshot of a text he sent me, and that's what I could get him on blackmail for. Because I refused to give in to his extortion or blackmail attempt, now he's trying to evict me. So now I got to fight all this. Yeah, that's how it goes some days. But here, took the old lady to a doctor's appointment. She should be out here in a minute, and then I've got to get back to the house and get ready to help a friend. He's going to use the van. I'm going to be doing the driving though, so he can get his stuff out of storage to wherever he's moving to. So that's going to be a fun one. But anyway, that's basically what's going on. Hopefully, I might have a chance to give you a little video of my new play toy. If I don't today, then I'll have to do it tomorrow sometime. But what the heck? Anyway, I guess I'll let y'all go. Please comment